welcome to My Notes Oracle DBA. This session is a Q&A session. One of our viewer asked this question, so I am going to give the explanation for that. Once the user connection has been established, whenever the user send a request, that would be carried by pgprocess. The pgprocess will check the data is already existed in the shared buffer area is available or not. In case the data is already existed on the shared buffer area, it will respond to the client request. In case the data is not available on the shared buffer area, it will fetch the data from the data files through the bgwriter and copied into the shared buffer area, then respond to the client request. Let us assume the user is going to perform a transaction or the DML operation. The original data would be copied into the wall buffer because the data consistency is very much important. Once the new values has been replaced into the shared buffer, those blocks are called dirty buffers. At the time of commit, all the data from the wall buffers has been written into the wall log files through the wall writer. Now the dirty blocks are written into the data files at the time of checkpointer through the bgwriter. What is a bgwriter? Bgwriter is a background writer which makes sure to enough shared buffer area for performing read and write. So it continuously keep on watch at the shared buffer area and doing cleaning scan in the shared buffer area. It is one of the most important process which works between shared buffer area as well as data files. It also working and cleaning shared buffer area, but let us say shared buffer has written back to the disk, also write the data sometimes on the data files. What is a checkpointer? The checkpointer is a background process which works for checkpoint, which means whenever there is a checkpoint on the server by default in Postgres, it happens every 5 minutes or whenever the transaction logs are full, so the checkpoint happens, then the bgwriter process comes in and start writing all the contents in the shared buffer area into the data files to make sure that the database has a stable point up to in which automatically recover. It happens every 5 minutes or every transaction log area full. By default, this process has been done by the checkpointer. The overall transactions having 3 stages: before commit, after checkpoint. Before commit, all the uncommitted transactions are in memory. After commit, committed transactions are written from wall buffer into the wall logs. After checkpoint, modified pages are written from shared buffer into the data files.